Hello, my name is Robert Jones, and I'm here to teach you about macros. Why are macros important, you may ask? Because they are a big deal. And here is some reasons why I'm about to tell you. So we're going to want to go over here to decoder ring, and as you can see, there's this table up near the top and an empty table down near the bottom. Macros are important because they can easily transfer data from one place to another, or you can basically use them as functions and do whatever you want with them. So we're going to try and copy the first table into the second. We're going to go over to the Developers tab, and then we are going to go over to the Record Macros button, just making sure you're in the right tab. And this is going to start the recording for your macro. I'm going to name this copy because I'm going to try and get it to copy from table 1 to table 2 and make sure you make a shortcut you can easily remember. So I'm going to copy this and then come down here and paste it all. And after pasting, you stop the recording. And I'm just going to change this up really quick just so you can tell that the macro does work. So I'm going to make that a lowercase d rather than capital. And then if I go down here and I do the macro, you can see that it also changed to a lowercase d down in C16. So that's how the first macro works. I'm going to change this back just to make sure, and then redo the macro. Okay, and the next macro we're going to want to do is we're going to want to shift the data. And in order to do that, we're going to have to make a new one. I'm going to call it shift. Let's see. I'll set it to, I suppose, Control-Shift-S. And what I'm going to do here is, there's a bit of a roundabout way of doing it, but I'm going to copy this bottom line. I'm going to paste it to the side. That way we still have those values. And I'm going to copy cells C13 through C18. And I'm going to paste them in C14 through 19. And the reason I copied and pasted the earlier values that were in C19 through H19 was so I can go back later and paste them near the top. But right now I'm just copying from 13 to 18, and in a second I will repaste those values. But as you can see, everything is being shifted down by 1, which is exactly what we want. And we're going to replace the top values by cutting them and putting them into the first spot. So I'm going to put G in D13, and then I'm going to put M in E13, and we're basically going to repeat this process, and it emulates the concept of all of the letters shifting down by 1. So you can see what was previously B is now A, what was previously C is now B, and that continues on. And here we go, cutting and pasting the last value. Since it was the last value, we're going to want to put it back to the beginning. And we're going to stop that macro, and so all of that is completed. And now I'm going to Control-Shift-S, and you can see that all the data was just shifted again. And I'm going to do it again. And that is how you use macros. You can see that there was a little bit on the edge of the screen there, but that's because of the way I personally did it. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.